Hey, are you thinking about buying or selling a house in Metro Atlanta? Well, then you need to watch this Atlanta real estate market update. I am Carlton Lewis, your Atlanta real estate agent, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, we are going to cover the economics of buying a house or selling a house in the Metro Atlanta area. We are going to talk about the price, the supply, and the demand of housing in the metro area. So without further ado, let's get it started. Now, the median sales price, as you can see, it has gone down, and this is the market report. This is February, the month that we're in, so we're looking at all the stats from last month. So if you look and see, it is trending down. So since June, it's just trending down. The median sales price is trending down. So we went from 360,000 last month to the entire FMLS, and that's the first MLS multiple listing service that I belong to. It has gone down to $350,000. Now that's the median price. The average price is slightly higher at 408,000, just a little bit over 408,000, right? Almost $409,000 for the prices of the homes in Metro Atlanta. Now that doesn't include well, I don't want to say it doesn't include. However, we can niche it down to different cities, but this is the entire Metro Atlanta and actually entire first MLS area. All right, everything that they cover. Now, new listings are, you can see, the new listings have jumped up to a little bit over 8,000 from December to January, and that's it says here it's a decrease, okay, from a year ago this time. And the actual homes for sale brings that total to about a little bit over 15,000 here in December. End of December, we were looking at 16,000. Here we're looking at a total of about a little bit over 15,000, which is an increase still of inventory of 53.7%. And there's a big reason for that. We talk about the interest rates all the time. That's a huge factor in what's going on. Look at closed sales, and for the month of January, we're looking at about 4,000 closed sales. We look at December, and that's typically what's going to happen in the winter months anywhere. There's not a lot of real estate transaction happening, but this is a decrease of 37% from the previous year. Now, let's go into the days on the market, the month supply, and I also want to start talking about a new category here, shows to pending, and these two are going to be more for sellers, all right, because this is very important if you're thinking about selling your house for sale by owner. So we'll look at for buyers, let's look at the month supply of inventory before we even go into that. So right here, you can see at the end of December, we had 2.1 months of supply. That means if everything in our multiple listing service database was sold, it would take about 2 months, a little bit over 2 months. Okay, same thing happened in January, so that's no change in that number. Now, let's go into days on the market, because this is very important. So the median days on the market is about 30 days, right? So as you can see, that's an increase. Look at this, 172, almost 173% from this time last year. It's a big difference. We had homes that were staying on the market for 6 days. That was the median. And so we look at the average days on the market. We're looking at we've gone from 39 days to about 45 days. And I even want to tighten that up. Let's tighten it up to just the greater Atlanta area, okay? Because that's even tighter. So let's make it even more tighter, right? Because I think this MLS has some areas that are a little bit outside of Atlanta. It can be confusing, but we want to make sure we narrow this down. So we're looking at 43 days, an average of 43 days that homes are staying on the market, and that, you see, it's gone up. It's just steadily ticking up because of those interest rates. That was a very big deal. So we're looking at an increase in the average days on the market of 79%. right? And so let's go to shows to pending. Okay, so what this means is this shows you how many showings that you were going to get, the average. What's the average number of showings that you'll get before you get a pending contract on your home? And so we're looking at about 19.9, so we're looking at about 20 days. All right, so if you need to sell your house in a very quickly, like, things were flying off the shelves last year. You had a lot of cash buyers in the market. There were programs that were helping people do cash buys, even if they had a regular traditional loan schedule or been qualified for a loan. I did a video on one of them. If you look into my database of videos or catalog of videos, you'll see that I did a video like that with one of these companies. But there were other companies that were giving people the opportunity to buy cash because this market was so competitive this time last year. But now look ahead in the greater Atlanta area, 20 showings before a house actually goes on the contract. Okay, so think about that. If you're a seller, it's going to take about 20 people or 20 visits coming into your house. That's an average. Now that means that there are some higher and there are some lower. All right, but that's still better than, where we were February of 22. All right, so January 2023, that's a decrease. This number is a decrease, 29%. Now showings per listing. Now how many showings does each listing get? It looks like about 8.6. So what you want to take into consideration is days on the market, your average days on the market before you actually, get this house sold or get it actually pending, right? It's 43 days. But showings, this is really important. You need at least 20 of those. All right. So it's different now. This time last year, you weren't having to do a lot of staging and making sure your home had curb appeal. If you had a door and some windows and a frame, a lot of people were just buying it and they were paying way over the asking price. Now I think we're starting to see some multiple offers come up on several properties. However, it's not like it was before. So again, kudos to you for attempting to sell your house for sale by owner. Get you an agent. All right, and I'd love to help you. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, definitely reach out to me. My information will be all over this video, and even in the description at the bottom, you'll see my contact information on how to get me. I would love to help you all get your home sold. I've been calling a lot of for sale by owners just to help them out and giving them some information and getting them, what their house should be sold at, just reasonable numbers of how, what they need to do to position their house to sell, because a lot of times it's overpriced. Your house may need some repairs. You're not thinking about the repairs, and may need some updating. You're not thinking about the updates, and the buyers are, especially if the money is more expensive now because the interest rates are higher. They're going to want certain things to be happening with that house, and I don't want you to be shocked because once your house is starting to be on the market 43 days, that's like a month and a half versus, when we were down in these numbers where it was 15 days, and in the median, I think it was like 6, it was like 6 days, 5 or 6 days. So keep all of that in mind. I would love to be of service to any buyers and sellers out there. Let's see if we can work together. Definitely reach out to me. I would love to help you in your real estate journey, whether you're buying or selling or even investing. Let's talk. All right? Because I am here to help. I want to bring value to you as well as other people who are watching this channel. All right? So once again, this has been Carlton Lewis, your Atlanta real estate agent. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you're feeling it. Subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I put out a new video. And leave a comment. What do you think about the real estate market and what's happening? What are you seeing? I would love to hear your thoughts. All right. It's your boy Carlton Lewis wrapping it up. Have a great day. Peace.